Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the show for today. I got boxes, so we will actually have a $50 hunt today. Our donators are Hunting Southwest Ohio and William E. So hope for some good goodies. We had, while we were getting boxes there, we had a couple weeks in a row that we had silver. So that's always a good thing. And but I appreciate everybody getting up early and being in with us today. How you doing, Shell Bell? Head moderator in charge. All right, let me run through the list, see who all is here. For some reason, it doesn't show the number of people in chat anymore. 19 people, 20 people in chat on my feed, but it used to show it on top of the column where the chat was, but it no longer does that. So let's see who all is here. Blistering Barnacles, Brian Jensen, Kason 2006, Chris Helm, Dad Spare Change, Elizabeth Flood, Fleabag, Jesse Kruckenberg, Jim Thompson, Kevin Hawthorne, Lyle Okamoto, Shell Bell, Tom Thumb, and William E. William E. How are y'all all doing? Thanks for coming in today. Hope it will be a fun hunt. It's been a week or so since we've been able to do halves, so I'm looking forward to that by itself. So how's everybody doing? Anybody had any good finds this week? Give a chance for some people to slide on in here. We're looking for Hunting Southwest Ohio. He is first up on the hunt today, so we get his box pick, we can get going. William E. is second up. How are you doing, William? Good morning. A lovely sunny morning. It's kind of overcast here today. It's supposed to be a chance of rain today and tomorrow. Mike Thorpe, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good hello and good morning. Sam M., how are you doing, my friend? I'm glad your envelope finally made it. That was crazy, but I'm glad it finally made it. Dad Spare Change, if you wanted to note in the spreadsheet, our giveaways today will be two Merc Dimes for the 50 likes, a quarter and a war nickel for the, hey Artie Mike, a quarter and a war nickel for the 75 likes, a Benji for the 100 likes, and a 40%er in each of the EOSs, if you wanted to make note of that. Yep, Artie Mike, it will be next month, I believe. There he is, Hunting, Southwest Ohio. If you want to go ahead and pick a box, Rick, we'll get it up, get it open, and see what we got in it. We have box 1 or 2. Both of them are double stack boxes from my double stack bank. So you have the choice of box 1 or 2, and William will get the second one. Chicken Man Dan, how are you doing? Fleabag, have you hit the slots yet? Box 2, he says. Only reason you said that was because you knew I had it on the bottom. I started to do the reverse psychology on you and put 2 on top, but hey, Robert Bruce, how are you doing? All right, so here we go. Box number 2. There's the 2 on it. Let's get her open and get her going. We'll have our first giveaway at 50 likes, so got 2 rosy dimes for that. And here we go with box 1. We had a box one day with a Benji ender, and I didn't see it staring me right in the face. I see some 2023 P's in here, but I don't see anything silvery. It's just a new one, nothing standing out. So let's get the top on off this. Hey, Show Me Stacker, the Bud Files, how are you? Jim Thompson, hope you are well. And roll number 1. Y'all keep up with the likes for me. We will do a 50 likes. Oop, it looks like we may have a few newer ones in this box. Hopefully it won't take it completely over. I'm going to set out a 2023 P. I believe I remember Paul Spare Time telling me he didn't have any of those for his album. So I'm going to try to get him a set. I will clarify that. 2023 P's. Now my flat boxes, they give me 2023 D's. So I did notice I had a box to open myself, double stack, a couple weeks ago. Yes, ma'am, your Discord is updated. Hey, Ron Pierce. I had a double stack box that I was able to open, and it had a good many newer coins in it. Tom Craig, how are you doing? I try to give a good morning to everybody as they come in, but as I start hunting, sometimes it's hard to keep up with chat. So if you need to tell me anything, just make sure you tag me. Makes it easier for me to see, and then sometimes my mods can remind me if I miss something that I need to look at. If you'd like to advertise your channel, we have a thing to do that. Exclamation me. Not yet, Lucky James. Not yet. We do have an app to do that. So I mean an app. A command to do that. Exclamation me will bring up your channel name, your channel that people can have a link to go to. So there you go. Vinny's going to demonstrate. Hopefully everything works. Well, maybe it's not going to work. Are the slots working today? Let me see if that works. I will cut it off and cut it back on. It doesn't look like any of that's working. That's not good. That is not good. I'm going to cut the cloud bot. That may have just cut it on though. Why would it have been off? Hey, Lucky James, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Lucky James has joined our membership as a star supporter. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, try the, there we go. There we go. It was off. Why was it off? I don't remember turning it off. Although, I think there was an update this week, and I did the update. That might have turned it off automatically. All right, we're in business now. We are in business. 73D. So if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate a sub. Be sure and like. Be sure and like the channel too. That helps tremendously. $72D. Some of the things we'll look for are on the 72Ds and the 82Ps. We will look for a no FG on the rear of the coin, on the reverse. On the 72s, 73s, 74s, we will look for DDOs on the D mint and other things, proofs, what have you, anything we can find out good there. There's Mike Thorpe, put his channel up. Let me check that out, Michael. Mike, I don't know if I am subscribed to you or not. I'm not. There we go. Now I'm number 4. I am number 4, Mike. I'm the 4th subscriber to your channel, so we got that going. All right. Hey, Silver Assassin, how are you doing? We are hunting for hunting Southwest Ohio. He has had the best. Hey, Spare Time. Pa, do you still need 2023s for your album? Both mints. Spare Time is another great channel, along with Hunting Southwest Ohio. They are both Saturday streamers, so Pa generally follows right after me. And then we will have Hunting Southwest Ohio on that night. So please check them out today. Hey, Oger. Check them out. Mike Thorpe is new to the chat. Hey, Crafty Dragon. You have them? Okay. All right. I was putting some aside for you. I'm going to quit doing that. See if somebody can give Mike Thorpe some of the walkers for the games. Sometimes if you're new to the chat, it takes a little bit before Streamlab will recognize you. So if you can't do it, I will take care of it. Jesse Kuckenberg, how are you doing? Coin Junkies in the house. We got the whole gang here. So on my auctions, I'm going to add, I usually do 5. I'm going to add 1 or 2 to the auction each week. And one of them, well, thank you, Lucky James. That's very, very nice of you, my friend. I appreciate that. Hey, Allison.
Yeah?
Crafty Dragon said hello.
Good morning.
She said good morning. She's all bundled up in her little electric blanket over there. She was cool this morning, cold. Hey, Net Theme. Yeah, let me see if I can find him. It may take a minute, Mike. Just be patient with us. We will get you up to date on the game stuff. Sometimes it takes a little bit for Streamlab to pick you up if you're new to the chat. Okay, Fleabag was able to get it. All right, we're good to go there. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate my mods. Hey, you know, mods make the world go round. We could not do it without our mods, and I have a very great group of mods that help me out each week, and I appreciate their contribution to the channel. Unsung as they may be, I appreciate them very much. Could not do it without you. Jim Cantor, how you doing? There's our first find of the day. It's going to be a 2011 NIFC. 2011. 42 likes. Thank you, VMC. 2011 NIFC. Let's get that on the board. First find of the day. Smash that like button, says Chris Helms. Lyle Okamoto, how are you doing, my friend? It has been a while since Lyle won a giveaway. He used to be a regular winner, and it has been a minute. $72D. Thank you, Fleabag. Thank you, Shell Bell. 2001, almost an NIFC. We count NIFCs from 2002 to 2020, or at least I do. After that, they just minted so many of them, they kind of became something I don't think they were ever really intended to be, but NIFC stands for not intended for circulation, so they are generally lower mintages, and they're kind of collectible. But then they made so many of them after 2020 that they kind of became more intended for circulation, although people don't use them. Although it is kind of cool to put one in your, I do, yep, 87 and 70, of course, would be an NIFC. But yeah, that's always a good find. I like finding the 87s. You don't come across them that often. 72p. He should be streaming today. Yes, Jim Thompson. I think he was in chat just a minute ago. And I'm not sure if he has an auction today. He usually does follow up with a short auction. But he was in chat just a minute ago, so he might still be lurking in the background. I appreciate it, Silver Assassin. They do that. It's funny how that works, because they can come and go. And I say it's funny because I always try to, sub to those who have subbed, and then also to other channels and what have you. Oh yeah, those are great. We have found one in all the hunts that we've done. We have found, this is going to be a little loud because this is mostly empty, so watch your ears. In all the boxes we have hunted, we have only found one. I want to say Chicken Man Dan. It was in a box that he had, and he allowed me to keep that bad boy. So I've got that thing in a flip, and he allowed me to keep that. So sorry, Rick, we're seeing more newer coins than I usually see in these boxes. Not to the point that it's unhuntable, but certainly more than I normally run across. But sometimes there are channels that I sub to. Now, if they don't have content, I do not put any kind of notifications on it. But some of those that don't have any content, so by saying that, it means I've never gone back and watched their channel. Hey, Coin Silver, there's nothing to watch, and very rarely have I ever come across where my sub was not still there. Even if they only had just 4, no videos and 4 subs. I don't remember. I'm sorry, Rick. You know the deal. Yep, 50 likes. We have a couple of dimes we're going to be giving away. So bump that sub button. I haven't been up long. I got up at a little before 8. But it takes a while for my eyes to get. Oh wow, Elizabeth, that's a nice trip. Takes a while for my eyes to get right sometimes. So I do have a 1/2 ounce of silver that I had won off polystyrene. So if you would prefer to have a 1/2 ounce of silver today instead of 290s, if we do end up with skunk boxes, we do have a 1/2 ounce of silver that will be an option for the donators today. 73. So anyway, I was talking about the auction. I'm going to add hey Roger Ivy. I'm going to add a item or two, but I'm going to start putting a big ticket item on. And I have 3 or 4 coins that had been trying to sell for a while, but they're up there. And so 50 likes. Thank you, Chris Helms. Let's get that going. And it's fine if it's out of the realm of what people want to pay. Yeah, I hear you, Crafty Dragon. I understand that, so don't feel pressured in any way. But my thought process was, I'm going to put the same coin up till it sells. And so my thought process was, if it's something that you're interested in, hey, Yoxnav, and you know it's going to come up each week, then maybe it's something you budget for or put some money aside, and then maybe after it comes up 2 or 3 times, somebody might be in the market for it. So that's what I plan to do with that. I may even put 3 or 4 up and have them each up, and people can have those in the back of their mind, and maybe looking at down the road a little bit, maybe they would be able to afford it and could get it then. But just to know it's available, you know what I mean? Just put it out there so that people know they're available. Hey, Kevin, and Mike Slide, how are you doing? Cassie Hall, how are you? Seeing who all is in that I might have missed. The Irish Collector. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? Hope you are well. Scratch and Go Crazy, good morning. See who all. Michael Wells, good morning. Who all I might have missed. Mike Slides, good morning. Old Bell. Yenny Ambon, you got a little goodie coming to you this week. I got everything out yesterday. I was a day late getting stuff into the mail, so it may be Monday before things start showing up. Maybe Monday. You got 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. 1 minute, 14 seconds to go. All right, yeah, thank you, Oger. Yeah, I do have a bunch of Canadian stuff. I don't know if you were in some of the earlier auctions. We got 13 seconds to go on the giveaway. But I have come across some Bank of Upper Canada coins at the coin show last week. And so I've been putting those in there. All right, there we go. We're going to pick a winner now. Appreciate everybody being in today. And the winner for the 50 likes is going to be Blistering Barnacles. Jamie, you are doing quite well with the giveaways of late. I think I just sent you something last week, so congratulations. Our first winner of the day. All right, let's get back to the other screen and continue on. So congratulations, Blistering Barnacles. And the hunt continues. $72p. Oh, our shirt of the day. We have not done shirt of the day. I remembered to change shirts after I got up this morning, so we do have shirt of the day. And shirt of the day is Old School Playlist. Allison bought this one. We got it in earlier this week, and I thought that was really cool. Old School Playlist, shirt of the day. Do you guys remember having, a box down in the floor, of your car that had all your, and I remember having 8 tracks, but had all your selection of tape, in there. Allison had a really nice stereo when we were dating. Let me let the dogs in. I'll be right back. She had a really nice stereo. Actually, still has it. It's in the room in there, but it had a dual cassette recorder on it that she would blend and make cassettes and stuff on. It was pretty cool. And I remember, yeah, Ford Falcon with an 8-track. Yep. I remember for a present when we were dating, I bought her a CD player. And I had told my mom what I had bought her, and she didn't know what one was. She thought I was buying her a certificate of deposit CD. And she thought that was a really odd present for a girlfriend. Oh yeah, old Bill. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, you know, they did what they were supposed to do back then. Remember fast forwarding, you know, and it would make the squeaky voice sound. Oh, I'm sorry, Blistering Barnacles. I'm sorry. I hope everything goes well. My wife and I both have cataract issues. We have appointments next week to get everything checked again. Allison's is much further along than mine, I believe, but 72. I think it was Robin Miller that was saying that he had his operated on not too long ago and was glad he did it. He can see so much better. Oh yeah, man, that was the worst when getting the pencil and yeah, getting the pencil and put it in there to rewind it. Yeah, when I had my eyes checked a year or so ago, my right eye was all right, but my left eye, I could not. I had trouble reading the chart with it, and they never really could zone in on what to do with my glasses. So I'm hoping that has not gotten worse. We'll see. Allison still has all her records. $71D. Can't even find the chart with your left eye. I can honestly say I don't think we have 8-track in the house anymore. Now we used to. We had an old console type TV that we got from my mom, and it had a record player and 8-track all built into it. And I mean, back in the day, that was high tech. That was a high tech TV there. Yeah, my left eye wonders what my right eye is doing. Hey, Jeff Scotton, how are you? Welcome. $72D. Oh, cool. Shell bell. We were fixing to make some more moves on Allison's room in here. We've got a big table that we're just not going to be able to make it work. May have to put it in storage or may try to get to sell it, but that should make a lot more room up in there, and I may try to bring that record player and all in here where she could get to it and actually play some of that stuff again. One of her favorite artists was Mac Davis. She loved her some Mac Davis. Oh, nice. Only 5 Wheaties. That sounds like my boxes, Jeff. Boxes, penny boxes here in Alabama are not very good. There's a beat up one. I might as well put it over here in that pile because it will not go through my coin machine. $74D. Oh yeah, Allison loved Mac Davis. All right, Elizabeth. 72p. Now that we've got this other room set up to watch TV in, every evening I go in there to watch TV shows for bed, and Angus is right up there with me. And it's funny because he watches TV. He sits out on the end of the footrest and watches the TV. Oh, sure, show me a stacker. That would be great. I have gotten a few of those from people that have found them. That's awesome. Yeah, that would be great. I would be glad to add it to the collection. Me and my wife, and me and Allison, do tax tokens. We have collected a few tax tokens. But yes, that's always cool to find something like that. Of course, you may keep it if you wish, but I would be glad to accept it. I appreciate that. Yep, that was one of our favorite songs too, Jill Bell. $71D. Oh yeah, Odor. Those are cool. I really didn't know a lot about them. We have a store here in town that's kind of like kind of consignment, but the people that sell in it buy booths, and they can put whatever they want in it. And there's one guy there that has a little display bin that had some tax tokens in it, and I bought some that I found there. So, and then we picked up a few more here and there, mostly Alabama. I wouldn't know. I haven't looked at it hard enough to know what there might be a set of or whatever. We're not really looking to to complete the collection, so to speak. We just thought they were cool. I wouldn't even know what to tell you on as far as what we have and what we don't have. $71D. All right, thank you, Jim. We will put those in with the collection. $72D. $74D. Almost through the top half of the box. See anything obvious on the bottom yet? Oh no, yeah, not rare. Just cool, just something all right, Tom, I'm sorry about that. Come back if you can when you get a charge on your phone. $71D. That's Angus and Walker's over there wrestling. If y'all are hearing that in the background. It's funny because Walker is so big that it wouldn't be much of a match if he was standing up. So Walker lays on the ground and Angus just jumps all over him. Yeah, you should. Yeah, because that not many people maybe even know about those if they're out there. Yeah, when I go to, one thing I find a lot in the bin at the coin machine is we have a large hospital here in town that has parking decks that operates on tokens, and I always find those tokens in the return bin. We get them for free when we go into the cancer center, but sometimes you forget to get one. So I've got probably 10 or so in the console of the car in case we ever forget. $74D. Thinking about cooking meatloaf and mashed potatoes for supper tonight. Something easy but good. I found ribs on sale. Green beans. Probably do green beans. Allison gets tired of green beans. Sometimes I try to throw something a little extra to her. Maybe do some Brussels sprouts in the oven or something like that. But green beans are pretty good. Oh, nice, Josh. I cooked ribs earlier in the week. They're gone. I got a rack of baby back ribs for $10. So, and then we ate probably 4 times off of it. Me, my daughter, and Allison ate, and then Allison ate another plate on it last night. So, for $10 for the protein, we got 4 meals off of it. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm trying to get better about cooking with portion in mind, because we throw away so much food, and I'm not very good always at oh, I'm sorry about that, Netthine. I hope everything went well. My son got braces. I guess it's been 3 weeks or so ago now, and man, he is miserable. I'm kind of glad my dad, he didn't believe in all that braces stuff. I don't know that I really could have needed them or what, but it wasn't even an option back then. My brother got them later in life. I had thought he was going to come by because my ribs, when I cook them to the meat pretty much falls off the bone. And so I thought he was going to come by and get some, but he never did. I figured he would be able to eat them if he just pulled the meat off and kind of stuck it back onto his back teeth. He's got to wear them for 2 years before we start looking at the other dental work he will need. Oh yeah, that's right, Crafty. That's right. Yeah, he needed them. Allison has an issue where she did not have adult teeth that backfilled, some of her baby teeth. And so once those came out, she had to have bridges and what have you done. And my son inherited the same issue. Hey, Dad hunts coins. Hope you are doing well. My son inherited the same issue. He has baby teeth that are gone that he doesn't have replacements for. And I know at least one was on the front. And his teeth are really small. So we have several issues to try to take care of there later. And, would like to do implants and stuff like that, but that gum, the insurance don't pay nothing on implants. I don't understand that. At least a portion, All right, well, thank you, Dad Hunts Coins. Hit that like button, my friend. Appreciate you dropping in. A giant teeth. So Allison couldn't have implants in a traditional way because her jaw was not good enough to take them. So it just caused all kind of trouble with her. But them braces, they ain't cheap now. Oh, wow. Man, that's a lot. I had my wisdom teeth and then another set of molars pulled. And of course, I got crowns and what have you, but I'm kind of holding on to what I got so far. What I got left, rather. My daughter works at a dentist office now, and she gets free dental work. And she just had her 1 year rolled around, and so that she's going to be able to start with a 401k and stuff like that. But their 401k, I'm not real sure how it worked because they kind of look at it based on what kind of dental work that they have to do for you, because they do that for free to a point. You have to do the lab work for the for any kind of caps or stuff like that. But so hopefully she'll be able to get her retirement rolling. But yeah, that's a huge benefit. I told her, I said, really and truly, even if the 401k is not as good as you would like, having free dental is very, very good. Because dental insurance, general dental insurance, like through where I used to work at, was not very good. I mean, it paid for cleanings and what have you, but there was always a hefty out-of-pocket that you had to pay if you had to have anything other than a cleaning or a generic filling done. Hey, welcome back, Elizabeth. It was always, I just felt like never really did cover. my daughter has insurance through the marketplace or whatever, and of course she gets, because she doesn't make that much money, she gets a subsidy to help with it. But it's pretty good. I mean, her prescriptions have been reasonable. Her other co-pays and stuff have been reasonable. I mean, she pays less than I do for co-pays and stuff, and I've got Blue Cross through my workplace. Of course, it would cost me a lot more money because it's all figured into how much you make in a year. $71D. Hey, Scratch and Go Crazy. How are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Hit that like button. Got another giveaway at 75 likes. Got 39 people up in here. Thank you for joining us. Tom Thumb hit the slots. $2011 at the second one, I believe. We have a P and a D. It's only our second find for the box. My dad finally had the rest of his pulled and got 4 uppers and lowers. Let's see. I'm hoping I can take what I got left to the hereafter. Hey, Vincent Caparina. $72. I'm doing okay. A little under the weather earlier in the week. Then I had a bad bout with dizziness yesterday. I got up and sat up in the bed and got up to go get ready to get up, and whew, I could barely walk there for a minute. Kind of got a little bit better as I sat there on the edge of the bed, and then not been too bad today. I need to, Yenny, I have not done any in a while. I have replaced my pinpointer, so I am ready to go. I'm just need to get out and go do it. I've got an empty bucket here, so it's going to be a little loud. So be aware. There you go. Got that over quickly. I've been enjoying Hunting Southwest Ohio. Has been posting some really nice metal detecting finds. So I live vicariously through him. But I've not really felt like it since I got my pinpointer in. I had a little setback this week with that, and then of course that kind of made my stomach all kind of wishy-washy, so hopefully I'll get back on that bandwagon soon. Yeah, you did, Crafty. I'm trying, Rick. I know it does not seem like I am. This box is not cooperating for sure. We might have to add a little something to your goodies for this one. It does not. We still got time. We still got 13 rows to go after this one, so it could turn around any minute and pop a Walker or something. Turn around any minute and pop a Walker, and then we'd be all happy. It's amazing what one little silver find can do to your outlook. 71D. Well, if you bought him a detector, then it would help him to get out and get moving, and then that would help with the goal that you mentioned there. So it could be a win-win there, Yenny. Could be a win-win. $71D. Oh, I remember the first video I did, I was not mindful of myself when I went to get up. And man, I moaned and groaned. It was somewhat comical, and I made a comment. Actually, I posted a comment on the clip at that point saying that I had to stop making those old man noises when I got up, because it was pretty bad. Shell Bell even noticed it, and then she got a chuckle out of it when I put that little text message on there. Yeah, it don't get any easier. My back's been acting up here lately. I got an appointment next month at the doctor. I should have go back and make a double appointment, because I got so many aches and things to talk to him about since last time. Well, you're going to get a bonus, because this box sucks, hunting Southwest Ohio. It would take a major, we'd have to find a major find to turn this box around, because it has been a snoozer. Oh wow, rolling up 20,000 copper pennies. That's a bunch of pennies. 71D. So how many boxes did you end up with for tonight, Rick? Okay, nice. Hopefully they will be all be circulated for you. So if anybody's interested in getting a box today, I think Pa and Rick have boxes available. So hit them up. Hit them up. I heard that. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I had two more flat boxes of 2023Ds this past week. So I'll pick two more up Monday to see if they're circulated. But I have not worked my way out of those. I've had one box out of about the last 20 that was circulated. Two tonight and two for Tuesday. So if anybody's interested, there's two boxes up tonight at Hunting Southwest Ohio, and he got two boxes for Tuesday. So jump on them while they're available. He does $50 no frills, and Pa does a $60 no frills, I believe. I like to do quarters every now and then. I could do those one day if I'm in a yeah. This bank that I get these from has been pretty reliable so far, but the system was down or something last week, and they were not able to order. So I had my fingers crossed, and I called them yesterday to see. Oh, nice. Yeah, and so Copper Owl will be on Sunday. All right, Odger, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you, my friend. Be safe out there. Copper Owl will be on Sunday if you want to check him out. Laters. $71D, Mike the Greek in the house. How you doing, Mike? Seven rows to go. My quarters aren't very good. Rick Rick could get away from a quarter hunt because he does occasionally find silver, but I never find silver in my quarters. So I would never do a quarter hunt except just as a fun hunt without anything on the line there. I have never ever have I found a quarter in my quarter box. I found silver quarters in the coin machine, but never in a box hunt that I was hunting. Edging the sidewalks, all right. Don't lose a toe. $71D. Rick finds them pretty regular, but and Paul's spare time also. I know of one time that he found silver quarter, but he has not found many either. I did. That was awesome. He had some nice foreigns, a couple of silvers. Yep, super nice. Had a silver in the first row, I believe, if I remember right. Can't get mad at that. Now I find some W quarters. I've been pretty lucky in that, maybe one or two a box. Yeah, Kevin. I usually get that in nickels though. I haven't ever hunted anything but nickels or pennies. But I just got finished last week, I believe it was. I had a $200 bag of nickels that I hunted. So yeah, I occasionally get bags from the banks. Yeah, I don't, Yeni, but that would have been an awesome time to do it. I wish I had been more into this earlier. 71D. Four rows to go. It has been a snoozer. I don't really like the bags. I don't feel like I have a chance to find as good as far as nickels go anyway, as I do when I hunt out of the box. But I did find I think it was a 1930S Buffalo nickel in one of the bags that I hunted. And you can usually get a war nickel or two out of them, but I'm really trying to find those 38s and 39s. I need 2 or 3 coins there to finish off the album, and so I always take them if they have them, but I prefer to get a box, especially from the bank that I get my bags from. Their box nickels are really good. Those are the nickels that have the holes in the bottom of the box, and they seem to have better stuff than the nickels that I get that lay sideways. But yeah, I do hunt bags on occasion. Yeah, that would be the ones that the nickels that I get from that bank is the NF string. That's what my flat boxes come from. I can get nickels pretty regular. They come in this type of box though that doesn't have the holes in the bottom. And they're okay. I occasionally find some good stuff in there, but the other ones seem to produce better as far as the nickels go. Those are the type of nickels that Pa Spare Time gets. And he has a lot of finds. Buffalo nickels and stuff in his boxes. He finds those pretty regular. Just a couple 38. Let's see. Just two. I found a 38S not too long ago, and I need a 39D, a 38D, and a 39D will finish it. But I'm trying to find those as I hunt the nickels. So, and I've had several offers of people that would send them to me, but I am trying to find them as I hunt. So, but those are the only two I need to finish my nickel album. All right, Jeff, I appreciate you dropping in, my friend. Be safe out there. 72p. Oh, nice, blistering barnacles. I have a war nickel in the auction today that is very, very nice. Last roll for Hunting Southwest Ohio, and it has been a snoozer. It has been a snoozer. Alright, that's gonna do it.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
I'm sorry, Rick. That was a horrible, horrible box. What would you like? You have two NIFCs. I tell you what, I'm going to give you a dime for the NIFCs. That's not really enough to motivate me to do anything for those. But since that was such a bad box, I'm going to give you a dime for that. And a 40%er. I'm going to add a 40%er because that was so bad. And now you can have two 90s of your choice, or you can have a half ounce of silver, whichever you would like. We have a half ounce round. It is the Noah's Ark round. It's the only one I have. So this is the Republic of Armenia, or you can have two 90s. What would you like? And I'm going to add a 40 and a dime because of the awful box. Awful box. Hey there, Silver Addiction. How are you doing, my friend? I'm going to get Rick's stuff put to the side here. He can come back and let me know a little later in the stream which he would like to have for 90s. And we will continue on with William. William E. is up next. 2 90s, please. You pick. Okay, all right. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that, brother. So I'm going to add a dime to EOS 1. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that. I'm going to add a dime to EOS 1 and another 40 to EOS 2. Compliments of Hunting Southwest Ohio. So thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. And I will get you a couple, I will do a, let's see. We'll do a Kennedy. And a Walker. Kennedy and a Walker for your 90. Thank you again, Rick. I appreciate it. I'm sorry the box was so bad. But that's how it goes sometimes. All right, next up we have William E. Good luck, William. Let me get your box set up. Yeah, really. Yeah, Jim, you are right. Apparently, some of the casinos still use half dollars. I was watching a guy that was playing one of the table games, and he had a 50-cent piece, half dollar on the table, and I thought it might be a lucky coin or whatever, and I asked him about it, and I asked him what it was, and he said, it's money. And so apparently casinos still kind of use the half dollar sum. All right, don't see anything on the top there, William, so we will get to hunting. Hey, Michael Erickson, I hope the ball game went well. I think we needed 7 more likes for 75 likes, so jump on in there and get that done. Yeah, 64 and earlier. Again, I apologize for the influx of newer coins this week. Usually my double stack boxes have not been that bad, but they're kind of starting to pick up some of the newer coinage of late. 72D. Yep. I've seen that. I've not been to a casino in a few years, but I've seen it online. Roll down. I woke Walker up. Oh no. $71D. Oh, cool. I hate that you didn't get to play a game, but a win's a win. A W is a W. If you are interested in the auction after the stream today, there is a list of the items are in the was on our Discord page, and it's also in the description of today's stream. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. If you're in my Discord, you can see the list there. So feel free. What did silver end up at this week? I didn't see it on Friday. Kind of followed it off and on, up and down during the week. William E., have you ever won anything on this channel? Or I know this is the first box you've ever done. I want to send you a screwdriver and sticker. I don't remember right offhand of you winning a giveaway. And so I can send you some extra goodies. Oh, 2903. Nice. It's funny how depends on where you check it. So Cheryl Bell has 2903 right now, and Dad Hunt's coin says 2868. All right, I will make sure to include a screwdriver and sticker in with your goodies. So thank you, William. I usually look on ANACS. Not that I don't know that it matters, but that's usually where I look. Yep, we should be closing in on 75. We only liked a few when I looked last time. Thank you, Crafty Dragon. Well, you will get you one and a sticker, my friend. Because the boxes are a little bit less circulated as I would like to see today. So if we have another snoozer in this one, I will get you a little extra silver to go with it. And I apologize for the boxes. Finally get boxes, and they're not as circulated as I would like. But we'll fix you up there, William. See, that one only had 4 or 5 coins in it. But it comes and goes, and I have found good silver in these boxes before. So hopefully we will. Oh, okay. I got you. APMEX has it at $28.89 today. $28.89, and gold went over $2,400. Gold went over $2,400. $71D. Oh, nice, Jim. So y'all know that I'm colorblind. I was in Walmart the other day and I saw some tumblers. I thought I'd get me a new coffee cup, so I picked one up and I was in here drinking it the other day, and Hannah said, "You know that cup pink, right?" I was like, "No, it don't matter. It's just something to drink some coffee out of." Yeah, that don't happen very often, Vincent. I do like this cup, though. It's the first one that I found. I was going to show Allison, but, you know, one of the things when washing these things is to, yep, you missed it. I will show it again because it is an exceptional example of the shirt today, Michael Erickson. Old School Playlist is the shirt of the day, if y'all missed it. Old School Playlist. 72 likes, says Chris. But the top that shuts the, let me go back to the other screen. The top that shuts off the coffee is magnetic. And so to clean it, you just pull it off. And then it has a magnet under it that you stick it right back on. So I kind of like that. Makes it a lot easier to clean. Yep, got it at Walmart. I think it's just their store brand. I can't remember the brand name on it. Not on the side of the cup, but I could look at it on the bottom, but I'd make a mess. $71D. Yeah, I have a Yeti in a bigger cup. I used to take it to work to drink water out of it to keep it cold, but I sometimes miss just, you know, drinking a cup of coffee out of the cup. There's some days that I would like to have just a coffee cup. Ozarks Trail. Thank you, Hunting Southwest Ohio. I couldn't remember what the brand name was. But I have not done that in quite a while. She's got her headphones on in there, Jim. I'm not sure she can hear it. 71D. Jimmy J's in the house. How you doing, Jimmy? William, I'm sorry about all the newer coins. I'm sorry. I will give you a little something extra also if we don't come across any silver in here. Oh yeah, well if it had been the entire box, I would have just refunded your money and we wouldn't have hunted it. But I have had boxes that were, mixed with a bunch of newer coins that had multiple silver in there. So I think we have enough of a mix to hunt, but I wish it was a little better. I would not sell a box that's not circulated. It's at least to some degree. At least to some degree. That's why they have that refund button on PayPal. All right, I got an empty container, so watch your ears. Oh wow, that's a bunch of people. Kind of like football season here. Our population swelled by about 90,000 every Saturday. Or every Saturday there's a home game. The worst mistake you can make in Tuscaloosa, Alabama is trying to go out and eat. Hey, American Eagle Hoarder. Is trying to go out and eat when there's a game in town. And you forget about it, So you say, well, we're not going to cook supper tonight. We'll just go out. Or we'll just get takeout or something. I appreciate you, my friend. $75 likes. Thank you, Shell Bell. We'll get her going.
It was me.
We will get her going. There we go. Get her going. 75 lights will be a quarter and a war nickel today. Got a minute and 11 seconds to get in on the giveaway. A 71D. $30 people in. We've got 41 in the chat. $73D got 16 seconds. Let's switch back over and get this done. 12 seconds to go. 12 seconds. Hop on in. Hop on in. Coin Junkie, you made it. All right, that's going to do it. So good luck, everybody. We're picking a winner now for the 75 likes. It's going to be Lyle Okamoto. See, I put the luck on you, Lyle. I just mentioned earlier that it's been a while since Lyle has won a giveaway. He used to be pretty regular. And there he goes and wins one. So congratulations, Lyle. 75 likes is in the books. Hey, John Bryan. How were your boxes this week? Mine, these two double stack are circulated, but they've got a lot of newer coins in them. $74D. Hey, BH Ringer. Oh, okay. I got you, John. Well, be safe out there. Be safe, my friend. 72p. $74D. $72p. All right, bottom half of the box. Let's get over here and take a look at it. On a happy note, I don't see as many new enders, so hopefully that's going to clear up a little bit. That would be nice. Hey, Sir Benji, I got your goodies in the other day. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's better. Maybe this bottom half of the box. You know what they always say about the bottom half of the box? I can do that. Do y'all want to do that next stream? It will mean a lot of work for the mods, but if everybody wants to do it, I will reset the walkers after the stream today. We can start over. Come on, Silver, says Coin Junkie. We may have to wait to the auction to find some silver. I can guarantee you there will be some in the auction. So I have a Canadian dime. I know a Canadian 5 cent in the auction. A Canadian 5 cent. This is 1881, I believe. Is that silver? I didn't check it. 1881 Canadian 5 cent piece. Are those silver? I meant to coin scope it and I forgot. Hey there, CLMK. Thank you, Brian Jensen. 9.2. I thought it was. It looked silver, but I forgot to look it up. It's a pretty little dime, or a little nickel, a little 5 cent piece. Cute little 5 cent piece. Thank you, Dad Hunt's Coins. Hey, Brian and the Twins. We've got 42 people up in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. $71D. Got a little better circulation on the bottom of the box so far. Hopefully that will keep up. $74D. Copper Owl Coins. Copper Owl Coins. Or Copper Owl in the house. Y'all need to check out Copper Owl. He will be on tomorrow afternoon. And I hear he has circulated coins again. Little birdie said he was getting circulated boxes. Oh, well, that's a good thing then. It's fish scaled. Okay, B8 Ringer, I got you. Well, you will have your chance. 925. Thank you, Lucky James. I thought it was. I meant to look it up before I put it in the envelope, and I forgot. And I forgot. Nice, Vincent. Are you carrying them and turning them in, or are you putting them up for storage? You know, I never minded rolling coins. I always kind of enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I got a big like, you know, lawn and leaf bag full of coin rolls that I'd bought when I was rolling them, and then all of a sudden I started taking them to the credit union and dumping them, and so I don't need them anymore. Occasionally I roll some up, but very rarely. But when I was doing it, I didn't mind rolling them up. Matter of fact, I need to start doing that on the nickels, because I might be able, sometimes the bank that I get my flat boxes from that have the NF String and Son nickels with the holes in the bottom, they don't often give me nickel boxes. And so I might be able to trade them a box for a box if I started rolling nickels again. Well, I've got penny, quarter, and nickel tubes. Some more of some than others. Because I've used more of the quarter and some of those than I do the others, but I never really minded rolling coins. $2006. That's going to be our first find of the day. Man, what a stinker of a 2 boxes. Over halfway through the second box, and we've only found 3 NIFCs in the whole hunt today. So, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'm like Yeni, man. What would it have been like to have done if you could have done this back in the 70s? Imagine the stack of silver coins you could have. We could do that. John Bryan was in town one night. We could certainly do that. As soon as Allison's not been feeling very well, we've been trying to get out. We've been trying to get out to buy some furniture for the TV room, and we haven't been able to get there yet. And hopefully next week, hope to get it done. Surely we will have it done by the time Shellbell and them come down. Surely. Sleeper Dude video should be on today. So I will be watching that at some point. It's kind of nice watching some of this stuff on my big TV. Yeah, thank you, Michael Erickson. Some of her medication got out of whack, and so it's taken taking a while to get things back in order again, but hopefully she will be better soon. We've got some doctor's appointments this week also, which puts a little more stress on the situation, but what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Got eye doctor appointment Wednesday and a radiology appointment Thursday. Mr. Copper. That wouldn't be bad. I haven't heard that name being used anywhere. If you're a penny guy, then that would be cool, Brian. That would be a nice name for a coin channel. Mr. Copper. Here's the 2022. We're getting all of them in this box. These boxes, 2022, 2023, 2021s. I guess that's a good thing. That's showing that all of us guys that have been religiously shucking and chucking coins for the last few months or whatever, it seems like it's doing some good. They're getting back into circulation now, so we're seeing them in there. That's not bad, especially if you're trying to do a NIFC album or something, Brian. I had 2 boxes that had over 400 in them. And that's a little bit too much. And silver. Over 400 NIFCs and silver. Well, you got a good start on it there then, Brian. That's good. Yeah, that's too funny. That's Dad's fair chance. I mean, Dad hunts coin. You get a lot of repeats sometimes. Like that last box, we didn't have but 2, but they were both 2011s. And I have had a ton of 2009s before. There's a 2006, so we now have 2.
Never give up. Never surrender.
2 for the day. And there's a 2004, so William is easing his way into some legitimate silver trade. Let me add those 2 to the board. We are at a total of 5 now. So remember, on the auction today, if you are not a member, then shipping is $5 unless you are okay with me sending it by stamp mail. If you are okay with me stamp mailing your item, then it is no charge for shipping. There's a 2012. If you spend over $100 in the auction, then it's free shipping whether you're a member or not. And I was talking earlier, I'm going to start adding big ticket items to the auction. They will be at the end. I may actually have several that I will keep on there week after week. And my thought process was that maybe you can't afford one of those right now, but if you know they're out there and available, then maybe that's something that you got on your mind to try to get, and 2 or 3 weeks down the road you might be able to work your way into being able to afford one of them. And so I thought I would start listing those on there. I only have 1 right now, but I've got at least 3 more GSA, 2 more GSA. 1 is graded PCGS and 1 is in the box. that I am going to add to that list of 3 that I am trying to move. So, but they will be there for your enjoyment. And if they never sell, that's fine too. I don't mind keeping them. Oh, Sir Benji's back. Lost internet. That's no fun. That is no fun. That is an 82p. Was kind of there's 2021. I'm kind of encouraged to be seeing all of these in here. Sure, there's a lot of them, but they minted a ton of them. But I'm kind of encouraged to be seeing these circulated more in the box instead of just being a whole full box. So this could be something that we have to deal with a little bit, seeing more of the new coins spread throughout the box, which not necessarily a bad thing. That just means that things are being circulated and dumped back in. I know me and John Bryan, there is no telling how many full boxes of 2023Ds that we have opened and dumped back into the system. So I'm kind of glad to start seeing them in the circulation instead of just seeing whole boxes full of them. There is a 2013, so you are well in the silver zone already, William. And I'm going to add you at least a dime and a 40, at least a 40 to your goodies if we don't find anything. An 1889 CC. What is he? Well, you can email me or Discord me, Jim. I'm always interested to know what things are going for. So we are at 7 NIFCs now. $71D. We had actually I saw Paul find a Walker in one of his weekday streams the other day. That was been a while. Yeah, you know, I've agonized over the whole deal, and I've talked to several of the people that donate to the stream for boxes, and the general consensus that I got back was that when people don't think it's worth it to find silver in the boxes, then they'll quit donating, and that I need to quit worrying about it. And so I'm not. I'm going to offer boxes, and I want everybody to understand that I don't care if nobody wants to donate. We'll hunt them anyway. You know, this is really what this channel is about. CMLMK. That was right. I remember that he had found a Walker. So, you know, if the box sells or not, it doesn't matter as far as what the stream does. We're still going to open them and search them. So if and when people decide that the silver is gone and don't want to donate for boxes again, then that will take care of itself. That will take care of itself. But it does seem that silver's down as far as the box hunts go this year. But with silver going up, you got to look at it the other way too. Of course, people that are selling the silver because it's up. Oh, nice, Sir Benji. 10 40%ers. Can't get mad at that. People that are selling the coin for silver aren't selling them to the bank, you know, where they're going to end up back in boxes again. They're selling them to silver dealers. 71D. Yeah, I can't do dimes. I mean, I can, but I would much rather do pennies or nickels or quarters. And if we ever get to the point where, you know, it's just not worth donating for boxes, that also opens up the other coinage each and every week. You know, pick up some quarters, pick up some nickels, do a mix of coins. So there is still content to be had out there. We don't have to do the channel based solely off selling boxes. That's where we're at right now, and I'm going to ride that horse until it's not rideable anymore. Whoop! Boom! If we're sitting here talking about them and we pop a 40%er, 67 40%er. Hold on, we got to play this one because it's been a minute.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a little long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be.
William E. is on the board. Very nice. I told you, a little bit better circulation in the bottom. A little bit better circulation in the bottom. Can we find another? You're still in the skunk zone though, William. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing. We do. We do. Oh, nice, Brian. You are on fire. 72D. Brian, Allison, I do, Fleabag. Thank you for reminding me. Since I don't offer guaranteed silver at the beginning, I match. That's my reasoning behind that. So thank you for reminding me. Let me get that out. Get the 40% match. There we go. Thank you, Fleabag. But Brian and the twins, Allison's first find was a Walker, and she found it live on our Wednesday stream that we were doing then, which I hope to get back to at some point. (2002) NIFC. Yep. William E. said, I was there. (71D). (72). (71). If y'all have not checked out Sir Benji's channel, Sir Benji, if you would like to type in !me to put your channel link up. Sir Benji streams on Tuesday afternoon and Thursday nights and he hunts coins and does giveaways on his stream also. So make sure you check him out. What time is it? We're doing good. We got Dad's Paul Spare Change. Paul Spare Time will be on after me at around 2 o'clock. So then we have Hunting Southwest Ohio tonight at 6 p.m. and Copper Owl Coins tomorrow at 2. Southern Metal all during the week, and Paul Spare Time all during the week. There's not hardly a day that goes by that either Paul or Southern Metal is not on the YouTube somewhere, it seems like. So check them guys out. Paul I think topped 9,000 subs. Hunting Southwest Ohio busted 4,000 subs, and Southern Metal. Do what, babe?
I just can't get warm.
I'm sorry. It's overcast today.
I took that medicine this morning,
Okay, good.
that bone stuff.
But Southern Metal has over 20,000 subs, I believe. Thank you, Blistering Barnacles. I appreciate you. Another channel to watch during the day, if you are available, is Incognito. He streams just about every day. He's in California, and it's usually about noon my time, but he either does just a chat on what he's been finding. He is a metal detectorist, and he does a lot of good hunts and things for metal detecting. And occasionally he'll even hunt some coins if he's in between metal detecting finds. But yep, that's a good channel to watch, is Incognito. $72D. So many worthy channels out there. Well, I hope it doesn't resort to that. We could do a hunting fleas on Walker. I appreciate that, Jim. I enjoy spending the time with you guys too. I just want it to be interesting. You know, it's not all about selling the boxes to hunt. It's more about finding stuff and sharing it with you guys in this kind of format. That's more what it is. I'm enjoying the little auctions, though. I hope to get back to the coin show again here before long and get some more stuff. Kind of learning what to get and what not to get. So I wanna get things that I think people are interested in, and I'm not looking to make a min on it. Just enough to make it worthwhile doing the drive, you know. 2006 NIFC. $72p. Hey, it's Todd to Todd. I hope your trip is going well. Are you headed back home today? To Todd has been all the way back down toward Fort Worth. All right, last row, William. You did get some silver on the board, so I appreciate that. We did find silver. That was a stretch to find, too. We found 2 silver. Last row magic. 1967p. We found 2 silver. $73D. So unless I find another silver in these last few, you will still be in the skunk zone. So, and you did it. All right, so couple of silver there, William. Not a bad box considering all the newer coins. So you have $3.50 worth of NIFCs. You may have them, or I will give you a silver quarter for the NIFCs, if that is all right with you. And I am going to add, I'm going to add you a 40. William, just because it's your first time to hunt with us. The box was a stretch with all the newer coins, so I'm going to add a 40 to your goodies there. And yep, you weren't skunked. Well, I mean, you were barely not skunked. So, but you also get 2 90s, or you can have a ½ ounce of silver. All right, you got the quarter. So I'm going to put these. Do what? Oh.
He just noticed the gate open.
All right, I'll come get him in just a second. Angus made it to the back of the house. So I have a ½ ounce of silver. It is a Noah's Ark that you may get, or you can have 2 90s of your choice, William E. You can have 2 Walkers, 2 Benjis, 2 Kennedys. All right, we can do that. I will add 2 to your goodies here, and I will I'm going to write on here to make sure I do them so that I can find you a couple of nice ones. 2 nice 90s, and I will put those in there. I will try to find you some nice ones. Thank you again, William. I also owe you a screwdriver and a sticker. Screwdriver and a sticker. All right, good, nice, William. Good pickup. Good box pick. Well, you kind of got left with the box, but that was not a. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I understand that. I'm glad Dad hunts coins. So let's see where we are at here. Let's check the likes. I am seeing 80 likes, so we're 20 away from 100. I'm going to go visit the restroom and wash my hands. And when we get back, we will start the auction. So give me just a second for that, and I will be back shortly. All right. I am back. We are into the auction phase now. We still have 2 EOSs to do, so I will put those aside. And Hunting Southwest Ohio had added a little extra goodness to the EOSs. So first up, let me get my scope set up where I can showcase these things a little better. Let me stick something under there to focus on. Thank you, Elizabeth. First up, we have a Canadian. It's a 1881 H. It's a Canadian 1-cent coin. And before we get started, make sure you have refreshed your browser so that everybody is on the same page there and you will not be behind if you are bidding. So please refresh your browser, and we're going to get started with lot number 1. It is an 1881H. Let me go to the big screen. 1881H Canadian cent. Let me see. 1881H. Starting bid, all of these are buck and go. 1881.8. There's the mint there on that one. 1881H in really nice shape. Got some good detail on it. Silver addiction is in at $2. Thank you, Elizabeth. Silver addiction is in at $2. Brian Jensen is in at $3. Brian Jensen is in at $3. Brian Jensen is in at $3. Silver addiction is at $5. 1881H Canadian 1 cent in really good shape as far as the detail on the coin goes. Silver addiction is at $5. 1881H Canadian 1 cent. Scott H is in at 7. Scott H is in at 7. Thank you, Scott H. Thank you, Silver Addiction. Thank you, Brian Jensen. Silver Addiction is back at $10. Silver Addiction is at 10. Brian Jensen is out. Brian is out. Silver Addiction has the bid at $10. Thank you, sir. Appreciate everybody that's been in the stream today and everybody bidding on this beauty of a Canadian. Silver Addiction at 10. Silver Addiction is at 10. Brian Jensen is out. Silver Addiction is at $10. He has the bid at $10. Can go ahead and start counting that down now, Chicken Man. There you go. Going once to Silver Addiction at 10. Going once to Silver Addiction at 10. Going twice to Silver Addiction at $10. 1881H Canadian. All in fair warning for $10 to Silver Addiction on the Canadian cent. And sold to Silver Addiction for $10. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Lot number 1 is in the book. Next up is an 1881 Canadian 5-cent piece. Thank you, Scott H. I have a bunch of those that will be in the auction just about every week if there's interest in those. So we have a Canadian 1881 Canadian 5 cent. This also is a buck and go. And it also, is that an H mint there? I did not notice that. 1881 Canadian cent. 1881 5 cents Canadian coin. We have Shell Bell at 1, Brian Jensen at 5 first. Silver Addiction, you are a little bit behind there. Brian Jensen has the bid at 5. Jim Cantor was at 4. Jim Cantor was at 4. Brian Jensen, I had Silver Addiction came back at 10. Brian Jensen, you were a little bit behind on that one. Silver Addiction is at $10. Silver Addiction is at 10. Silver Addiction has the bid at 10. Brian Jensen come back at 11 for an 1881 5-cent piece, Canadian 5 cent. Silver Addiction is at 15. Silver Addiction at $15 for the 1881 5 cent Canadian. Brian Jensen at 17. Brian Jensen at 17. I think a little MS-70 may really make that coin be beautiful. I was hesitant to clean it, but I think if I was putting it in an album, that I may take a chance on that. It wouldn't take much to really clean that up a little bit. So Silver Addiction is at 20 now. Brian Jensen came back at 17. Silver Addiction is at 20. And Brian Jensen said he is out to Silver Addiction. Shipping, if you are not a Superstar member, is $5. Unless you are okay, Scott H. If you are fine with me stamp mailing it, I have pretty good success with that. If you are okay with me putting it in an envelope, in a card, and stamp mailing it, then it's nothing. I will ship for free. I do a pretty good job. Matter of fact, you can watch one of Hunting Southwest Ohio's mail calls, going twice to Silver Addiction for 20 mail calls that he just did that showed one of my envelopes that he said I did a pretty good job. But if you are okay with me stamp mailing, there's no charge for shipping. But if you are not a Superstar member, it's $5. All in fair warning to Silver Addiction for $20. All in fair warning. And sold to Silver Addiction for $20. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate it. So are you happy with that type of shipping, Silver Addiction? You could maybe be a voice for me shipping that way. Yeah, it's pretty secure. I mean, but you know how the U.S. mail is. All right, next up. Oh wow, 20 more Morgan. Well, you're closer than I am, Fleabag. You are closer than I am. So next up, we have a very nice 1854 seated quarter. Seated quarter. Got a couple of little scratches on it, but overall a very nice coin. 1884 seated quarter. Seated quarter. Thank you for adding all of that information in there for me, Shell Bell. 1884 seated quarter. Got a few little scratches on it, but overall in very nice condition. There's the reverse. Got a nice rim on it. Good detail on the coin. So we have Scott H is at 7. Michael Erickson started off at 3. Brian Jensen comes in at 10. We have Michael Erickson back at 11. Scott H is at 13. Scott H is at 13. So Scott H has the bid at 13. Thank you, good sirs, for the bid. Scott H is at 13. Yeah, for some people. Scott H is at 13. Scott H is at 13. Brian Jensen is at 15. 1854 seated quarter. Pretty good shape. Got pretty good detail left on it. A few little scratches there. But overall, a nice coin. Brian Jensen is at 15 for this beautiful little quarter. Beautiful little $quarter seated quarter. Brian Jensen at 15. Brian Jensen at 15. Brian Jensen has the bid at 15. Sam M. How are you doing, Sam? Welcome. Brown Sugar, Sam M beat you by just a little bit. Sam M has the bid at 16. He was just in front of you, Brown Sugar. Just in front of you. Brian Jensen comes back at 17. We have Brian Jensen now at 17. Thank you, Brown Sugar. Thank you, Sam M. Brown Sugar, still a little bit behind. You may want to refresh, Brown Sugar. You may want to refresh a little bit. You are a little bit behind, it would seem. Sam M is back at 18. Brian Jensen is at 20. Brian Jensen is at $20 for the 1854 seated quarter. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Brian Jensen is at $20. Brian Jensen at 20. Thank you, Sam M. Brown Sugar is out. Thank you for that. That's fair change. Red Book at G4 is at $35, so that's a pretty good buy at 20. Sam M comes back at 22. Thank you for that information there, Dad's fair change. $22. Jason Eason, you were a touch behind, Jason. You were just a touch behind. Sam M has the bid at 22. Sam M has the bid at 22. And of course, you have to remember also the Red Book, when it was printed, silver was not $29 an ounce. So that has a little bit to do with it also. Brian Jensen came back at 23. Jason Eason was first. Jason, you were first at 25. Sam M, Jason was first at 25. So we have the bid with, Jonathan. I was doing that last time, was I not? Jonathan Eason, I should be able to say that easier. I had a stepbrother named Jonathan. So Jonathan Eason, you have the bid at 25. Yeah, I know. I was doing it again. So Jonathan at 25. Sam M was a little bit behind. Sam comes back at 26. So we now have Sam M at 26. Sam has the bid at 26. Sorry about that, Jonathan. Sorry about that. Jonathan comes back at 27. So now we have the bid with Jonathan at 27. Sam, thank you, my good friend. Sam M is at 30. Sam M at $30. It does have a few little scratches on it. Just want to be clear and transparent, but overall a very beautiful little coin. Sam M is at 30. We have Sam at 30 for an 1854 seated quarter. Very good Liberty representation there with the shield. Killer detail still on the coin. Jonathan Eason is at 32. Jonathan is at 32. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Sam. Sam comes back, says 33. Sam says 33 for this cutie of a quarter. Jonathan says 35. Jonathan Eason, I wish I had two of these. I would call it and let y'all have them. Jonathan Eason at 35. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated. Jonathan Eason at $35 for the 1854 seated quarter. 1854 seated quarter. Jonathan Eason has the bid at 35. Sam M is out. Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. So Sam M is at 35. Sam is at 35. Jonathan is at 35. Sam is out. Going once to Jonathan. With the scratches on it, it probably would not grade because of the scratches, but it still is probably I think you got a good deal on it, Jonathan. Even at 35, I think it's worth the 35. So I think you got a good pickup there at 35. I appreciate you, Sam. Thank you, Jonathan. Going twice. All in fair warning to Jonathan for 35. All in fair warning to Jonathan at 35. And so, thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. That was a beautiful little coin. I was going through things to put in the auction. I come across that one. I thought, yep, That one could do well. All right, next up we have number 4 is an 1857 This is a half dime, a seated half dime. It's a seated half dime. It does have a little ding on it, but it again is a beautiful little coin. Does have a ding on the corner there and another little cut there, but is an 1857 half dime. 1857 half dime. Starting bid is $1. Starting bid is $1. If you are interested, starting bid is $1. Jim Cantor is in at 3. Jim is in at 3. 1857 half dime. Got a couple little issues. There's the reverse. If not for that right there, it would be a really fine example. Half dime, O mint mark, 1853, half dime, cute little half dime, Elizabeth. 1857 O, I meant. 1857 O. 1857 O. Yeah, I know, yeah. And I overpaid for it. I'm just trying to turn it around. So Jim going once at 3. Jim going once at 3. Sam M is at 5. Sam M is at 5. Sam M is at $5. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Sam. Sam M is at 5. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at 6. Jim Cantor is at 7. Jim Cantor is at 7. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Jim. Jim Cantor has the bid at $7. Jim is in at $7. Has a little rim ding on it, but still great detail for the coin. 1857 seated half dime. Jim Cantor has the bid at 7. As you do this and you go to these shows to pick up stuff for this, you learn as you go. And I had sat down at one table when we went and spent about 2.5 hours going through their bins of coins, and so I kind of did bulk purchases on some of this stuff, and I really think that I would be better off doing small lots at a time and going individual coins. So, but as I say, you live and learn as you do this kind of stuff. So we have all in fair warning to Jim Cantor. Jim at $7. All in fair warning to Jim at 7. And sold. Sold to Jim, $7. Thank you, Jim. And congrats, my friend. All right, this is one that I particularly have been happy with. I got several of these. This is a great example for the 43S War Nickel. I know most of you do the nickel albums, and this would make a great addition to your nickel album. 1943S in great shape. I mean, probably low mint state, if not AU, but it is S mint. You can see there $1 for the to start. Shell Bell is at 1. Michael Erickson is at 5. Michael Erickson is at 5. Yeah, it is a beautiful. I got several of these. I put several in my own album to fill out those war nickels. I do have one more to do. It's 45, I believe. I do have a 45 to do later, so we will see another one of these at some point. So we have CLMK was at 5. We have Scott H now at 7. Scott H is at 7. There is the steps on the back. There are some dings there. I'm not real familiar on how to gauge the steps. If there's interest in that, I will try to focus in a little bit better on it. But you're not going to find very many not slabbed in this condition that you can put in an album. So that was my thought process when I bought it. So just a really nice example of a war nickel. And if you have a nickel album, then it is a worthy addition. So we have JC Likes Pam is at 8. JC Likes Pam comes back at 8. So there's a little closer. It's got a little bit of dings and stuff on the steps. I'm not sure what disqualifies it as full steps or not. It has them, I think, but there's a few dings there that might interfere with that. So JC Likes Pam, though, says, I'll do $8 all day long. $8 all day long. So we're going once to JC Likes Pam at 8. JC Likes Pam at 8. Going once to JC Likes Pam at $8 for a 43S war nickel. Going twice. Yeah, I heard that. I got a few dings myself. 43S, $8, all in fair warning to Jim Cantor. All in fair warning to Jim. I'm going to put this one in a flip. I had it just, but to ship it, it probably needs a little more protection. So I'm going to stick this in a flip right quick. All in fair warning to Jim. To JC Likes Pam. And for $8, I think that's a pretty good buy there, JC. Pretty good buy. Congratulations. Yeah, I know. Y'all bear with me. I try to keep the motor mouth going, and so I just kind of say what comes out. JC Likes Pam, $8. Thank you, JC. All right. The last of the I got one more. It's a big ticket item. This is an 1869 shield nickel. 1869 shield nickel. There's the reverse on it. 1869 shield nickel. I don't know what the interest is on these, but this is not too bad on detail. It's a little dirty. Got a good date. 1869 shield nickel. Starting bid is $1. Thank you, Dad Spare Change. 16 million mintage on that. Silver Edition is at $2. Silver Edition is at $2. Sam M is at $3. 1869 shield nickel. 1869 shield nickel. Sam M has the bid at $3. Leighton Hallman jumps in out of the blue. How you doing, Leighton? And he says $5. I'd do $5 for that. Jonathan Eason is at $9. Jonathan Eason has the bid at $9. Sorry, Silver Edition. Brian Jensen. Jonathan Eason has the bid at $9. Brian Jensen comes back. Sam M actually first at $10. Sam M at $10. Sam M was in at $10 first. Brian Jensen is at $11. Brian Jensen has the bid now at $11. Brian Jensen at $11. So we are at $11 to Brian Jensen. Brian Jensen is at $11. Sam M is at $13. And 1869 shield nickel. 1869 Sam M at $13. Brian Jensen at $15. Brian Jensen is at $15. 1869 shield nickel. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Got a really nice detail on the reverse. A little bit, I think it's more dirt than it is damage on the front. Jonathan Eason at 19. Jonathan Eason is at 19. Sam M is at 20. Brian Jensen is out. Brian Jensen is out. Sam M. has the bid at $20 for a 1869 shield nickel. 1869 shield nickel. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the bid greatly. Thank you very, very much. Sam M. has the bid at $20. We have Sam at 20. Sam is in at 20. Jonathan Eason comes back at 23. Jonathan Eason comes back at 23. 1869 shield nickel. Sam M. is at 25. Sam M. is at 25 for a 1869. Sam M. is at 25. 1869 shield nickel. 1869 shield nickel. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it greatly. Jonathan Eason is at 27. Jonathan Eason says, $27, says Jonathan. Sam M. is at 30. We have Sam M. at $30. Sam M. at $30. Thank you so much, my friends. I appreciate it. Sam M. is at 30. Sam M. is at 30. Sam M. is at 30. Jonathan was at 27. Sam M. is at 30. We have Sam at 30. Sam at 30 going once to Sam at 30. Going once to Sam at 30. Thank you, Chicken Man. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. Going once to Sam at 30. Going twice to Sam. Going twice to Sam at $30 for an 1869 shield nickel. All in fair warning. All in fair warning to Sam at 30. All in fair warning to Sam at 30. Jason Eason comes in at 32. Jason Eason has Jonathan, 32. Jonathan at 32. Jim Cantor, thank you, my friend. Jim Cantor with a $10 super chat, extra for shipping. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Jonathan has the bid at 32. Sam is at 33. Sam is at 33. Sam is at 33. I appreciate it, guys. Sam is at 33. I did this last time, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I am so hung up on, I can't get his name right. Sam is at $33, going once to Sam at 33. Going once to Sam at 33. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. Going twice to Sam at 33.
Very generous of you.
All in fair warning at $33 to Sam M. All in fair warning. I think you're right, Jonathan. Sold to Sam M. Thank you, Sam. All right, so I've got this last item, and I'm going to get all three of the items that I am going to include in this kind of a different what I usually put up for offer. So I've got three CC Morgans that I'm going to be offering up, and so I'm going to go back to the other screen. So this is what I have up today, and if it doesn't sell, then we will just leave it on the docket, and it will be up every week. So if down the road, maybe there's a spot down the road where you're interested in, going to a CC Morgan that has a upper mint state grade. So this is a mint state 64. You can see the detail on the coin is great. It is an ANACS, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But it is a beautiful coin. So that is the first item that will be offered. So $380 is the starting bid for that. If there's interest at any point, you can let me know. The second item is another 1882, but it is a Carson City, and it has been graded by PCGS as a mint state 63. Mint state 63 CC Carson City GSA, and that also is $380 if there's any interest. Thank you, Hunting Southwest Ohio. Gifted 5 WalkerMagnet membership. Thank you, good sir. Let's see, Scott H., Brian Jensen, Jim Thompson, Crafty Dragon, and Anna I'm Crazy. All were gifted membership by Hunting Southwest Ohio. Thank you, my friend, very much. And then last but not least is an 1884 CC Carson City. So all of these, this one has the box and the paperwork to go with it. 1884 CC. And so I'm going to put these up every week. I'll have these up every week. And if down the road there's interest in in any of them, then you can bid on them in the auction. So those are the 3 items that I will keep on the docket at the end every week. And if at some point somebody is interested, I have them well below what would be the gray sheet value for them. So I think they're a good buy at $380. And they will be there if anybody's interested. Yeah, all of them are CC. ANACS is a 1882 CC, mint state 64. And all of them are CCs, but these 2 are GSAs, and this is a loose graded ANACS mint state 64. So anyway, keep that on your mind, and if at some point you're interested, then they will be on each week at the end of our regular auction. So maybe it's something you want to think about as the week goes by. At some point down the road, you're in a position to purchase one, then they will be there. So anyway, we'll go ahead and take that off then, Chicken Man. We will pass on that till the next time. But just understand that those are there. And I will add them to the auction. Thank you, Silver Addiction. I will add them to the auction list going forward so that you know. That way if one of them, maybe somebody sends me an email, they're interested in one, then no, 2 of them are 1882s. One of them is a GSA. One of them is a ANACS. And the other is an 1884. Shell Bell, can you get that for Silver Addiction, please? His total. Can you get that for me, Shell Bell? Yeah, they're nice, Jesse. They are nice. So one of these I think I got from Rob Finds Treasure, the one that's in the box, and $30. Thank you, Shell Bell. $30, Silver Addiction. And he said that I needed to send it in for grading. I never did, but anyway, all right. So appreciate everybody in the auction today for participating. That was awesome. I appreciate it greatly. And remember, as long as you're okay with stamp mail, some of these items are small. The one in the box, Shell Bell, is the 1884. The one in the box is the 1884. This was the one that Rob said should be graded, and I never did grade it. and but the 1884 is the one in the box. All right, so we are at, all right, Silver Diction, that's fine. And I will look on the PayPal, and if you pay for the $5 shipping, I will ship it that way. If you are okay with just stamp mails, then I will mail it with a stamp, and there's no charge. 380, I'm keeping it. Yeah, they're all at 380. I haven't really looked up the others, but the GSAs run a little higher. Thank you, Silver Diction. But I will do any of the three for 380. 380 a piece. Any of the three for 380 a piece. So, EOS. I'm going to start the EOS stream countdown. And so, Fleabag finally hit. And we will do these. We will draw these one after the other. We will draw these one after the other. So let me get to the EOS, and we will get that going. I'm going to assume we didn't make 100. No, 89. Y'all were close. Y'all were close. EOS is running. EOS is running. So courtesy of our good friend Rick, there's an extra dime in EOS 1 and an extra quarter, I believe. No, an extra 40 in EOS 2. So we have some extra goodies thanks to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Will be in the end there. So I appreciate everybody being in. Again, as always, thank you to my mods, especially Shell Bell, Chicken Man, and Dad Spare Change, because they do so much for me with the auctions and keeping up with spreadsheets for the stream. Something I am not very savvy with, and they do a lot to help me out there, but also couldn't do it without the rest of you guys also. I appreciate each and every one of my mods greatly, and my auction guys, I appreciate you each and every week. I hope that, you know, what I'm bringing to the table is things that you guys want to see. I still have a lot of the Canadian coins to do. The upper bank, I have some Newfoundland 1 cents, just all kind of old Canadian coinage. I will have those fed in each and every week. So if you like that kind of stuff, keep an eye out for it, because I've got a good bit. I bought a whole couple of folders full of that. So wasn't sure what I would getting, but I just kind of bought it all as a bulk, thinking that you guys might be interested, and everybody seems to be so far, so that's great. That is great. So EOS is running. We have pause spare time in a little less than an hour, so get ready for that. I'm not sure if he has any boxes left, but it will be a good time for all, I am sure. Thank you, Michael Erickson. There's our Discord coming up. Leighton Hallman, I hope you and the fam has been all right. I have not seen much of you of late, so I hope everything is great out your way. You have 46 seconds for the giveaway. 46 seconds for the giveaway. $46, 23 seconds now. We're at 23 seconds for the giveaway. Let's go ahead and switch screens. Six seconds to go. 6 seconds to go. Again, thanks Hunting Southwest Ohio for contributing to the EOS. I appreciate that very much. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Our first winner is going to be Elizabeth Flood. Congratulations, Elizabeth. You have won the first EOS. And then Jesse Kruckenberg. You have won EOS number 2. Congratulations, my friends. I appreciate that. And that's going to wrap it up for today. That was fun. That was a good little hunt. We ended up pulling some silver out there. So that was great. And we are going to call it a day. I appreciate everybody being in today. Again, thank you to my mods for all the work they do behind the scenes. Also, everybody in the auction. I appreciate the bidding. That helps greatly in maintaining the channel and all the cool giveaways and stuff we do. And going to continue with that. Still got a lot of goodies to do. And we will do it again next week. Yep. Thank you, William E. I appreciate you. I will make sure to get you a sticker and a screwdriver in your package. And I hope to see you all around the tube this week. Make sure you check out all these worthy channels that will be coming up. Duck Harding coming in right at the end. I am too, Michael. I was afraid you was going to miss it. I thought we might be hanging around for a little. Oh, BH Ringer and group will be on at 5:30 with a Canadian nickel hunt. Be sure and check that out also. So I appreciate everybody being with us today. I hope to see you again next Saturday. Next Saturday, we will do another stream with another small auction, and maybe we can get some more silver. That's, I think, 3 streams in a row where we've had $50 that we have found some silver, so you can't get mad at that. Everybody have a great day. See you around at the other channels. Take care. Be safe. Hug your family. Alley Cat says bye, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Alvin, would you like some chicken salad?